Put on your headphones. Look around. The story you are about to hear is one many swear is real, but few who heard it lasted long enough to tell. Among ham radio operators, legend spoke of the frequency of the lost. Transmitting at 462.875 MHz, only active after 3 a.m. Those who tuned in never tuned out the same way. Marcus had been logging signals for years. Nothing surprised him. But on Saturday, March 12, 2022, at 2:47 a.m., he tuned into a frequency he had never heard before. The voice said two words: "Stay tuned." He recorded 47 seconds of static and voice. The file timestamp read March 15, 2022. That was 3 days in the future. Then the voice spoke his name. "Stay tuned, Marcus." He had never told anyone he was recording. Triangulation placed the source at the old Kingsway warehouse. Abandoned since the 1980s. Local operators warned, "That place is cursed. Don't go there." But Marcus needed to understand. He decided to stop. Deleted the file. Drank his coffee. It was just a glitch, he told himself. A prank. He had better things to do. At 2:47 a.m., the radio turned on by itself. The display glowed red. The voice returned, "Stay tuned, Marcus. You cannot delete me." He rushed to the computer. The screen showed a live feed of his own room. The timestamp matched exactly. Then the voice came from the speakers, and from behind him. "You found the broadcast. Time for the real transmission." He spun around. Nothing. But when he looked back at the screen, the monitor was black. And in the reflection, a tall, dark figure stood behind him. Red eyes. Then the screen flashed, "This is your last signal." His body was found 3 days later. Heart attack, the report said. But the radio was still on. And the frequency 462.875 MHz was still active. It still is. Broadcasting from the apartment that no one wants to enter. O silencio pesa. Algo se mueve en sombras, lento, como se esperas. O tempo paris suspenso. Cada respira que oico a mais alto que deveria. Algo mudo. O ar fico mais denso, mais próximo, mais pesado. O coração acelera. Os detalhes do mundo ficam afiados demais. Ninguém fala. Mas todos sentem que alguma coisa está prestes a acontecer. O detalhe que ninguém notou agora aparece pela primeira vez. O passado e o presente se confundem. A memória invade o momento. O espaço entre as pessoas fica menor. A tensão fica maior. Some quase imperceptible corta o silencio. Algo está vindo. A respira que o para. O mundo espera. A revelação está próxima. Os alhas se ajustam. O que era sombra agora tem forma. O instante antes de tudo mudar. O último momento de calma. O mundo parece mais silencioso do que deveria. Mais parado. Cada detalhe do ambiente ganha peso, como o próprio espaço observas. O relógio interno marca compasso que ninguém mais ouve. A mente preenche os vazios com possibilidades que doem. Os ruídos de cidade parecem distantes, abafados pelo que está por vir. O protagonista sente o peso de decisão que ainda não foi tomada. O ar treme. Algo se aproxima, mesmo que invisível. If you ever tune into 462.875 MHz after midnight, think twice. Leave your theory in the comments. Would you have stayed tuned? Or would you have turned it off? Because sometimes, the broadcast you find, finds you back.